And I really think that eventually their stock price is just going to collapse into nothing. But that's a story for a different time. Right now, we're here to talk about the podcast and the video games that we play occasionally. I'm probably like the most casual gamer here. Like, my favorite game is the stock market. Currently, I'm losing.
Sorry, I'm just loving it. We're just there like that. Steph was bopping along to the theme tune as everything was going, and then suddenly Duncan. So, welcome to the Immaterial Gamers live podcast. If you're watching this on Twitch and if you're seeing this on YouTube, where have you been? Why has it took you till Thursday?
Yeah,
2024.
All right, right. It's 2024. Ryan, I got a pitch for you for 2024. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
The 24th of every month in the year 2024, a 24-hour live stream of your choice.
Oh, what, like Vampire Survivors?
Why not? Anything. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. I don't know.
24-hour live stream where we go up and down the motorways of England.
There you go.
Oh,
Well, you could probably do like what, 6-7 laps of the country in that time.
Probably. That being said, by that time we'd be all in electric vehicles, so there would be quite a few
pit stops.
No,
you just do it. What you do is you just get like you just have like a gasoline generator that you keep in the what do you call it, the boot. And whenever you run out of power, you just bring up the generator, dump in the gas, and crank her up. That baby will be charged in no time.
Fair enough. We should probably get back to introducing who we are. You should know who we are. In fact, if you're watching this and you're looking at the screen,
one of us needs no introduction, quite literally, because their name is on screen.
Yeah. Well,
I guess we all have our names on screen. But one of us has two.
Yeah. That's Stefan. Oh, look, he's that cheeky wave and almost wink to the camera. And hey, it's the second podcast in a row, by the way, where there is motor racing going on in the background. Oh, look,
second podcast in a row where I'm also present.
Yeah. And it's the second. It's the second podcast in a row that. Anyway, I'm Ryan. That's Duncan, and below is Steph. Well, no, that way is Steph. Duncan is now below.
Hooray!
I changed things around. Wait, oh no, I changed things around. Sorry, no, we were meant to do this. There we go. That's more like it.
Yeah,
Duncan's now on the right
facing Ryan.
Ryan. Hey, hi Duncan. How's it going, mate?
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Hey.
We should pretend to high five.
Wait for it. Hold on. And go.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
We're so cool.
Oh, technology.
Hey, just wait. 2 or 3 years. Give the metaverse 2 or 3 years. We'll be able to do that for real.
Oh, with legs.
Or we'll be able to high five with our feet. Be like,
I can't believe right. There's a whole thing on Mark Zuckerberg and the metaverse and all that shit.
Yeah. Speaking of stocks collapsing rapidly and concerningly.
Well, actually, yeah, I did see a tweet on something about that. Was it like 2000 and X? Facebook is valued at $350 million. 2016, Facebook is valued at $1.6 billion. 2022, Facebook is valued at $350 million.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. We have fun.
Yeah, I mean the metaverse, man, as a concept, but it's like, yeah. So it comes down to that. There was a post by Meta, and Steph's running at about 15 frames a second. By the way, today, everyone, because he's running everything at once.
Yes, he's actually running off of metaverse. I mean, $20 billion of infrastructure. It only gets you so many frames, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we've not done? You know, something happened during the live stream, and I didn't do the unboxing, the unpacking of it properly. So I'm gonna You talk amongst yourselves just for a second.
Among Us.
Among Us.
When are we playing it?
While we play Look at the Fancy Shit That Ryan got yesterday game.
Oh boy, that sounds like
You don't
a
think
hell of
Do
a
what you
gonna
game.
be
need to do.
fancy?
I'll be back.
What fancy shit do you think he has, Steph?
I don't think it's fancy.
What not fancy shit do you think he has, Steph?
Oof. I have no idea.
Wow, riveting.
It's probably a T-shirt.
It's a jackal. It's a
Go.
dingo. It's a guitar. It's a book.
It's a T-shirt.
It's an elephant.
Yeah, you've saw some bits, but yeah. So do you remember like a couple of months back, while the LEC season was still going on, and we were doing
No.
the support of Excel, and I said it was going to.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. My dad was dying at the time. I had other things on my mind.
Ouch.
But go on.
Thank you for bringing that back up on me. That made
That
me
is-
suck a dick.
it's all right. We're all right. We're all good. Anyway, about the LEC.
So the LEC was happening, and they got knocked out. I was supposed to be doing some big challenge that I was going to get rid of my. No, I was going to let them design my beard. But it didn't. Didn't happen.
Oh,
They didn't go to Worlds. Them's the rules. So I
Shame.
think we did talk about a news story about sort of a little bit of an argument between XL and another one of the teams, SK Gaming, regarding who was allowed to use a comic book, and the rest of the LEC turned around and said, everyone can fucking design a comic book if they want, get over it.
Okay.
So they did a comic book. A
Oh.
physical comic book that we could purchase.
Ryan got over it.
I did get over it. So I bought one. It cost me £15.
That's a lot of money for a comic book.
It is. Because
Not worth the
with
money.
that £15 was also entry into a raffle. Because there was going to be 3 rarities of comic book. So there was going to be just a normal one, which would come with stickers and a magnetic bookmark and the comic book, and it would be coloured blue. And then there'd be a rare comic book.
Wait, a
which would also-
magnetic bookmark? Is the book magnetic?
No,
Why do you need a magnetic bookmark if the book isn't magnetic?
it's
You stick-
fancy.
You just stick it on a fridge, and it's just like, I guess I'm not using this. Thwap.
I mean, I could. I mean, I say it's a magnetic bookmark. I might have just got it completely wrong. It might just be a magnet, but you know, doesn't matter. I mean, I love it. I love that the actual name of the comic book initially was called Fight for First, maybe second, third is also fine. But you know, fight. Well, I mean, Fight for Six doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Really? That's.
Fight for last.
Oh no,
Rip.
that's Astralis. BDS.
Strauss.
But hey, let's think of it this way: they're not gonna keep fighting like that if they're only gonna get 3. Because we talked about this last week. If they're only gonna get 3 matches a season, or 3 weeks a season, and then other sponsors will just go, well, why? But anyway, there was also a rare edition that would come with, for the winner, they would get a brand spanking new PC.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, look, I want to show off my fancy shit, because look, comic book. Wow, Steph, what's happened with you, by the way, Steph?
But I should really stop watching this through the stream.
You maybe should.
Because I'm like looking up going, Ryan's still speaking.
Spider Duncan. Spider
So
Duncan.
anyway, yeah, there's a legendary edition, a rare edition, and a normal edition.
And obviously you got the legendary edition.
No, I didn't get the legendary edition. Someone else in the Discord server did. I think they're still getting over the shock now. They got told 48 hours ago. But fancy book.
Yeah.
feel
So
like
what,
I
did
do
you get the
a-
rare version? Like what would you get?
Yeah, that was the rare version. So
Rare. Hey, look at that.
So I
Second place.
yeah, well, 20% of people who got it would get in that, which is fine. That's cool. I didn't think I
There
was
you
going to get
go.
one at all. I was expecting to just get the book. My luck with getting stuff has been absolutely woeful. Anyway, magnetic bookmark thing.
Is it magnetic?
Stickers. Is it magnetic?
Surely there's something metal around you that you can stick it
The
to.
arm on his mic.
Yeah, actually.
That'll do.
Yeah,
Hooray!
and
It's magnetic like that. In that.
Man,
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
almost, you can actually kind of read it sort of if you squint.
yeah. But then also a tube. It's more,
Oh yeah,
There's more than just the tube.
Don't put the tube.
yeah. It's
Where
just
we
a
want it to
cardboard
put.
tube. There's nothing actually in it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
no.
it's just for like when you're a kid and you pretend you have a telescope, but but all it does is just narrow your vision down to a small circle.
Yeah.
It's like I can't see shit.
But it does
That means
help
it's
you
working.
focus more.
Poster
Poster fight for first.
in the same rarity as the
F for F.
book. So yeah, the person who won the legendary edition, they got a yellow book because they did. So it works. But they also
I
got an
want a
email.
Challenger edition.
Yellow is the most legendary color.
They also got an email telling them, and this is how they knew they got the legendary edition. It's like, just to let you know, you may be wondering where your stuff is. Well, you won the legendary edition, so as with building you a PC, it's going to take a little longer to get. But no, this is the biggest bit. Shirt, but not just any shirt.
There's your name on it.
Wow, stop spoiling it, Steph.
It's got his tag on it.
In reverse.
Not him again.
And my preferred lane when I used to play Summoner's Rift of mid.
That's okay, Ryan. It looks normal on the Discord, so I could still read it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I was very
If you
excited
had-
about that. And
If you had that shirt and you got an XL size, then you'd have an XL shirt.
yeah.
It would be the only. It might be the only shirt in the world that has like, that's like its tag and its size and its like logo on it at the same time.
What I also know on this, and this does make me slightly depressed, is that there's this little, like, I don't know if it's actually, like, yeah, no, it is part of the thing to show that it's a replica of what XL's shirt would have been if they went to Worlds this year, because it's got all the list on the side: New York, Atlanta, San Francisco. So it's like, this is the design for it, and because it's so nice, I can't wear this. It's also 2XL, so not the right size. But even if it was the right size, I wouldn't
There's
wear
only
it.
one option, Ryan. Go on a diet until you can slip into an XL.
No, to be fair, it's actually quite stretchy and probably would fit me anyway. But I can't. It's a personalised shirt. I can't sit there and wear that. So I'll do.
You got the only time you'd be allowed to wear it is if you ever actually went to like actually went to like an XL like a world finals or a
Yeah.
regional finals or whatever, and in person you'd wear it then.
No, I mean, to be fair, I think even at that point, what I would do is probably just buy an XL jersey for that year, and then just wear that. No, I'm gonna frame that fucker.
I suppose that's an option. Yeah.
I can sit there and then people can come to the house and just go, "Yeah, hi guys, do you remember the time when I was a professional League of Legends player?"
And then we
No,
all
me-
laugh and die
Yeah.
of laughter because
Yeah,
we
we all
know you're
laugh.
one of the worst.
We all laugh, and I just say, "Nah, me neither." But here's the shirt.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could be like, remember that time we have, and yeah, obviously this is a situation where you have like like new friends.
You have friends.
Guests,
I
like
love
guests, like a hypothetical situation. Probably not gonna happen. Just a theoretical situation in which you have new people over that
Yeah.
don't know you very well, and you're like, oh, hey guys, remember that time I was a professional esports person, and you kind of like wink, and they hand us like 40 pounds a piece. It's just like, oh yeah. That you sure were something back in your prime.
We got
I
something
remember
to
that
discuss.
time you took an objective and the enemy was there, but you took it anyway because you were better than him. What a time!
Yeah. Do you remember that? Do you remember that time where we took Elder? No, lower. Infernal Drake. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that tower diving. That's it. I've heard that term. People do that sometimes and are occasionally
Yeah.
successful. People who are better than me, like you, for example.
Yeah, man, I was
It
so
was
awesome.
weird. It was
Sorry.
weird that you were like the only pro and we were all terrible for some reason. I don't know why you hung out with us.
Hold on, that is just League of Legends, isn't it? That is just League of Legends with friends. Yeah, I'm pro. I'm pro. Why are you not in the league then?
Just use what hold me back.
I lagged.
Yeah, that damn European internet.
Yeah. Oh man. No, let's think of it this way. Look, here's how bad of a professional esports person I would be, or even a professional game player or speedrunner. I didn't exactly succeed last night, did I? Well, I mean, I guess I succeeded in making people laugh at thinking I would have succeeded. So,
I
12
wouldn't know.
hour.
I wasn't there.
Ah,
But go on. That sounds like a great segue.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. So, yesterday,
So
as we're doing this live, Saturday, if you're watching this on YouTube,
Saturday.
we
Just
had
keep giving me songs to reference. Just keep going.
yeah, we had the second to last scheduled Spooktober stream of the month. That was titled 140 Achievements, 12 Hours, 1 Idiot. I'm the idiot.
That sounds about right.
Hey,
Yeah.
you have to guess who the idiot was. Don't give it away for free.
You don't need to guess who the idiot was. I mean, it was quite clear to anyone with eyes.
Besides, his name is on the screen when he plays. I assume.
Well, nah, I don't do that. I just have.
Oh, you don't put your screen name on board.
Yeah,
you don't want people to be easily able to identify you when you do catastrophic failure streams. It's like, oh, I don't know who that guy was. Some new guy. It's just anyway. Here comes not no Tim, not I'm again.
No, that still keeps happening when I send my subscriptions over. It's like,
why did Ryan suddenly grow a mustache and shave his beard?
There was some on the Cultaholic streams that I watch. They do like streams where they just it's like WWE 2K22 and they just put custom characters in there, such as a concrete dog. Don't ask.
It's my favorite.
But he's getting there. He sees the name and he goes, not him again. Like he's one of those that once he learns something through repetition, it works. I've just not subscribed enough or chatted enough for that to happen just yet, but he's getting there.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm embarrassed as Ryan anyway half the time. So yeah, 12 hours to try and get all 140 achievements in Vampire Survivors. Given the fact that the game, I hit 101.
Like the Dalmatians.
Yeah, except without Cruella de Vil and the fun that occurred. Yeah, so I kind of lost it a little bit in the midway of the game. There was to unlock each of the levels of the game. There's 5 main stages. You have to survive a run on the game with an increasing rank of levels as you go through, and this didn't. I got stuck basically partway through, and then it was just a case of right, I can't get the 140. Let's see if I can even hit 100, and I didn't hit 100 until like 12 minutes left of the stream. So, however, 70% of the achievements earned in that game, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I would have been happier with 140, but
hey, I've certainly never gotten 100 achievements doing anything. Just full stop. I just 100 achievements. But yeah, in one stream, hey, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I do find there were a couple of there was someone who joined us for like the first half of the stream, and there were a couple of other Vampire Survivors players who joined and gave me tips in the back half of the stream. So that was fun. I mean, apart from a bit there where one of the builds they were suggesting to me required an item that I hadn't actually unlocked the achievement for, so that messed up the builds, and it was taking a bit, so I just went back to a comfort pick. But yeah, I enjoy the hell out of that game, and it was nice to try and do a little bit of a challenge with it. I failed and failed badly, but yeah, it was still nice.
Well, hey, you never know until you try, right?
I mean, next time, I'll just do it
I mean, you got
blindfolded,
like 70% of the achievements. That's pretty good. That time, it was like that time that Markiplier. He said he's gonna do 100,000 steps in one day. He got about 70% of the way there, and
I mean,
basically,
I'd take his 70% anytime.
yeah, I'm just saying, like you're basically like Markiplier. Like you're almost indistinguishable
God damn.
when you
Right,
think about it that way.
yeah. Right, how was your weeks? I'll shut up now.
I'm a week.
Yeah, your week.
What about Steph? Why don't we start with a Steph?
All right, Steph,
Yes.
how was your week?
My week? Not bad actually. I only worked for 3 days this week, and then I had the rest as holidays, and I've just chilled.
Just chilling.
Been watching Ryan play on streams.
Oh. Yeah.
What?
Oh, don't worry. That's just me. I just realised I was looking through the video producer and the fact that I can't upload the VOD of the
'Cause
Vampire Survivor stream,
I
just
was
like the 12-hour RM stream, because the video is too damn long. But please continue.
I was Ryan's robotic. You can do this. Only this many more to go.
You can do it.
Literally, all you got off me every now and then was 43 down. This many more to go. You can do it. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Weird robot cheerleader is like, give me an R.
No,
And that's all you're gonna get.
Give me
give me a T.
give me a bit of what's it called?
Ryan's watching TV.
I was just trying to see who won, and I think it's just quietly no surprise. Right. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's basically been my week.
Oh.
Been doing blood magic in the Minecraft server. Me, Terry, and D and Sapphire play.
Yeah. Please exchange.
My favorite
Please
flavor of magic.
Yeah. Please describe your blood magic in Minecraft, because what I was hearing last night after the stream was.
There was this weird Latin chanting.
No, I don't do that. I need to know what you heard, because I can't remember you really being around that much.
Feed me blood.
Yeah, Terry, give me blood. I made Terry stab himself.
Oh no.
Basically, there's two ways to get blood in Minecraft for the altar. It's use a sacrificial dagger, and you basically sit here and just bleed for it. Slice your hand a bit, chop a finger off. Go, here you go, with some blood.
Oh.
Or you can get I think it's hold on, read it somewhere. Or you can even make a dagger of sacrifice. What's the other one?
Which we've established that one.
It's a sacrificial knife is what you use on yourself.
Is never lonely.
Then you use a dagger of sacrifice and you kill other mobs for it, and they will give you blood. The more alive the creature is, the more blood you'll get. So
The
I'm a
more
good
alive
mage.
they are. If they got like a wife and kids and they're young and healthy and they got a lot to look forward to,
No,
they're way more valuable than if they're
I mean more the style.
Ryan,
a zombie won't
for
give
example.
a zombie won't give you as much blood as a villager.
Well, I mean, of course, it's a zombie. I get that.
And a skeleton won't give you as much as a zombie.
I mean, a skeleton, you could argue, shouldn't be giving you any.
Really? I don't know how a skeleton gives blood. I mean, we got the marrow, but I feel like that marrow ain't producing at that point.
You might never know. Never know. Might surprise you.
I mean, I guess there are those bloody skeletons,
Imagine a slime. Slime giving you blood. Now, that would be just goofy.
I mean, what's it called? There were a lot of bloody skeletons in hit Steam game Vampire Survivors. No, let's stop going back to that. Come on, we get it. You're addicted. Like the stream finished. I spoke to Steph and Terry for about half an hour, and then after tea, just played it for another 3 hours. Didn't have to.
Like you do.
Just as I do. Oh look, Modern Warfare 2 is out yet again. Who cares? Right.
That's the 7th time this year, right?
I think it is. Yeah. Oh, we played Monster Road Trip on Friday.
Oh yeah, we did.
Wow, Steph.
What?
We sure did.
What do you
I love
expect
it.
me to do? Remember everything?
Well, not necessarily everything, but something that may have happened. Something that happened 36 hours ago, or 48 hours ago. Yeah.
Right, and I don't remember what I read for breakfast. Point.
I think that's a you problem.
Give me 7 days and I'll remember it.
7 days to die?
days.
Short-term memory is really poor. Long-term memory, decent.
There you go.
Right, what are they called? Where are they? Dragon shrimp.
Imagine having it the other way around. It's like short-term memory, perfect. Long-term memory, awful. Who are you people? Where am I?
What is
Why I get
going
names mixed up?
I know exactly what we're doing. I know exactly. I could recite the entire podcast that we've just done. I don't know why, because I don't know what all of this is about.
Who any of you are, what you're doing here, I know what I'm doing here.
So that's what that's called. Sorry, I'm just looking now through the Vampire Survivors Bestiary or Bestiary, and there's all lore written by.
Bestiary. It's a compendium for besties.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best
All
compendium.
Me and Steph in there somewhere.
Just
Besties.
trying to find the
I'm on the front cover.
trying to find what the red skeleton's called.
Hey.
It's called
this
Ginger.
has got games where there's milk elementals, so
Oh God, my only weakness.
So I'll try and find something.
That's not true. I have a lot of weaknesses. Milk is just one of them.
Come on, where are they?
Terry is what it is.
I'm also weak to being stabbed, shot, hanged, maimed, or just frightened a little bit.
The usual.
What about drowned?
Here we go. He's a scarlatan. Bones made of blood, or blood made of bones. There's blood involved somewhere. These Rufficent ruffians are out to spill even more of it.
Oh no.
But yeah, no, this is the one that I found because Commander Stephanie Sterling is now the lore master for Vampire Survivors. They weren't beforehand, and before they went thingy, but here it is. The Milk Elemental. Behold, the blasphemy of lactamancy. These homogenized horrors were formulated to pulverize and pasteurize in the name of their intolerant milk mages. Any who've tried to cream them end up torn in half. This entry has been condensed for those who prefer to skim. Every dad joke known to man.
I can feel myself I can feel myself having an allergic reaction just listening to those puns.
Wow.
Oh God, my throat's swelling up.
The intolerance is high.
I'm stupid intolerant.
I mean, to be fair, if Duncan could rate this in terms of a percentage, it would be 1%.
Yeah, can we just skim this joke and move on with it? Move on with our lives.
All right. We'll stop churning about it. So yeah, it's safe to say. Right, let's go back to Monster Road Trip. We'll talk about that because we've all played it.
Sure.
We came out of that. Well, we'll have a review on there from the one person who's not on the podcast, which was Andrea.
Hey.
Whose review of the game basically come down to this. The original Monster Prom will always have a place in my heart, but I would have to say that this is the best monster game so far.
It's good. It's a lot of fun. My sister has played the game about 97 times since we played it 2 days ago.
I noticed the Steam overlay while I was streaming yesterday showed it quite a lot.
Yeah, no,
Hey, at least it didn't
she's
show us
still
playing
trying
it
to
like 20 times.
date Stoner Gargoyle.
Oh,
Also, she just figured out that the pun for the gargoyle is not that he's high because he's a gargoyle. It's that he's stoned because he's a gargoyle.
ah. So it's not because of where a gargoyle would normally be.
It's because they're made of stone.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Da da. No,
Laugh.
yeah, no. So it's a very sort of brief Immaterial Gamers review here. If you enjoyed Monster Prom and Monster Camp, you are going to enjoy Road Trip.
It's
And
more of the same and more.
yeah, it's
If that makes sense.
so the writing and the humor is the same across all three games. The mechanics for this game are wildly different from the two before it, and
That's true.
it makes a better game. It sort of makes a different experience because of it. We'll say better in a comparative term, but yeah, the change from a competitive dating sim to a cooperative strategy game, in essence,
Yeah,
with the
essentially.
with the same
Resource management game in a way.
yeah, with the same RNG choice making chaos of the previous two games. Of having to decipher which options you're given in a conversation to, in this case, determine or to try and, yeah, like say in the case of managing the resources, more managing what you expect the resource you'll lose to be.
Yeah. You want
Because
to be basically the objective is that you ideally want to get one stat up to 25 and without preventing any of your stats going below or at or below 0. If you go to 0 below, you crash and burn and die, and it's horrible, and everyone's sad for 1 second because it's a monster world, and tragedy isn't really a thing that they engage with. And if you get to 25, you get to initiate the end game essentially.
Yeah, unless you're Andrea, where we can succeed and she still fails.
Right? Yeah, Andrea still managed to somehow horribly crash and burn despite her efforts.
Yeah, because the whole idea is it. So you're all working together to get this resource, but you're graded at the end based on how much of the winning resource you
contributed.
got.
Yeah.
And there's like hidden endings where you can date. In this case, she was trying to date Stoned Gargoyle Man, and Steph was looking to date Polly, the ghost.
One of the main protagonists.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
You did?
Nope.
Nope. Did you not?
You were. Oh wait. Was it like? I know it was like. It was like some of us did like okay, and the others did like crap.
I got to go to the prom thing at the end of it, and I got invited to join them at the end of it to become.
Oh, you were just. Oh, you got friend zoned. Yeah. You were just friends.
No, you managed to. Yeah, you managed to become a weird ass cryptid famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, so the idea of like the dating mechanic is that only winners go on dates. So if you were a loser, like it said, what Andrea was doing, she had a bad curry and spent all night in the outhouse. My character held onto a gas for 3 days and relieved herself, and that was good.
Well, sat in the same place with Duncan's character.
Yeah, what happened with your character, Duncan? Didn't you just
Genuinely, I don't remember. I think I just kind of chilled and had a good time. I was like,
just-
that was a fun road trip. Anyway.
Yeah, it was just like you were just awesome. There was no way to describe it. You were just awesome. It was just like, wow.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, we won't get fooled again.
We won't get fooled again.
It's going to make no sense for anyone listening to the podcast. Basically, Duncan puts some sunglasses on in a cool way, and therefore
Cool.
we
With enormous quotation marks,
yeah
like celestial body sized quotation marks.
yeah.
Cool.
So if you're wondering why we're not really talking much news at the moment, it's because it's basically been a slow news week.
As
There's really only one major news story. I mean, the continuing Bayonetta story will give you a very quick update. I haven't got the link for it. Voice actress.
This is not gonna be the new Blizzard Activision thing, is it? Where like every week we check in to see how many weeks it's been since Blizzard fucked up. Now we're gonna how many weeks has it been since fucking what's her face
Since
had
Elena
a
Taylor
bad take on
didn't double down or
had
make
a
a
bad
stupid vote.
had a bad take on Twitter. Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, okay, bad takes.
Let's go.
Yeah, so listen to the other two podcasts and check various news sites to know what's happening with the voice actor situation in Bayonetta or what had happened. Basically, this week it came down to the fact that Helena Taylor had accidentally confirmed the report that Jason Schreier did regarding her pay. She basically admitted that the 4,000 was to do additional voice work. After refusing the $15,000 session that she had. Now, pay your voice actors better. There you go. We got that out of the way. But yeah, no, she's basically looking to. She was telling people to boycott the game. And
Always
to
very
use
nice.
use your money to donate to charities instead. And she listed a lot of her charities: homeless shelters, pet charities,
Her PayPal account.
a charity that seeks to prevent abortions. The usual.
Classic.
Sorry.
Just sneak one of those in there.
Yeah.
And and don't even be picky about which one you. You just just sort of like, just what do you do, right? You just open a document with all the links on it and just kind of click blindly. Just go click. And I'd be like, all right, cool. I just sent all my money to, pro life
It's like,
charity.
don't be stupid, especially in sort of the year where Wade versus Roe got turned over in America. It's just like,
Hooray! Doesn't everyone love it when people have less rights than they started with?
yeah.
It's like
No,
you're not autonomous. You don't get to make choices. The government is allowed to tell you how your body works. Fucking America, fuck yeah.
Do remember though, you do have the right to protest. Wait, sorry, hold on. News coming in. Oh no, that's gone. Okay, well you could look at oh no, that's just gone out the window as well. Yeah, basically, look, let people live their
But
lives.
hey, you can say the N word on Twitter, so there's some good news.
Oh,
right?
Don't remind me of fucking Elon Musk. Why? Oh.
The world is a trash fire, and we're the trash.
Reminder: we only use Twitter at Immaterial Gamers because it gets the word out there to all those graphic artists, designers who are still not getting the hint, or more realistically, the same 4 accounts who keep making multiple accounts. I say on this, I know the couple of human people who've sent us, requests and stuff like that, and I know I've had to let them down gently as well, but at least I can speak to them because they're fucking human. Half the rest are using stock photos of women.
Oh
in positions, and if they're not trying to sign me up to their OnlyFans, they're trying to get me to buy an emote.
Oh yeah, no, I got one that shows up pretty regularly. Let's see if I can find the message here. Because it's yeah, this lady's popped up a few times. Oh, right, she's over here.
Yeah.
This I've had 2 or 3 people send me this exact photo, being like, a hot person that I know through a vague connection that you obviously can't disprove.
I'm sure that's the photo on someone's Facebook thing that sent me a request a few weeks.
I
It
think I've seen
probably
a
is.
couple of Twitter accounts that have followed me with that. So I mean, to be fair,
I don't remember her name, but it turns out that that picture belongs to like she's like is like a Chinese actress or something.
But certainly not 5 different people who are apparently in the top percentile of OnlyFans accounts. Always, and this is what someone at work said, never in like the top percent of OnlyFans. It's always the top 0.0 or like 0 point number. It's like, oh yeah, I'm in the top 1% of OnlyFans. No, you're not.
You wanna? It's like if you ever want like an awesome life hack that just completely destroys these people. Anytime somebody sends you a photo and they claim that that's them, just Google image search that picture and see what comes up. If it comes up literally anywhere except for exactly one person's Facebook profile, it's not real. It's not a real person.
Yeah, it's someone's lazy attempt at looking for stock female. I can't. Well, that's online now. Well done.
Confirm. Ryan likes stock female. Like stocky females.
No. Just no. I'm more like stock female, like basic, no fuss, no additional features vehicle. It's just like hi, one stock female, please. T-posing.
One T-posing Miku model later.
I can't do it. I need to.
Ryan is far too wide to T-pose from a comfortable position. He has to back up.
Wide Ryan.
That wasn't a fat joke, by the way. That was meant to just be like you're just a big guy, you know. You just got them shoulders, the bone structure. It gets in the way, you know.
Now we got back to the League of Legends business there. There's just a wide Whippo meme. Just like a top laner who's just so like tanky and defensive, or like just like carries a team so much that they're just wide. And the way that you do that meme is you just take a person, or take a League of Legends pro, and just stretch out their picture a bit.
Demour. The wall.
The wall. Right. So the one piece of news that we did get afterwards, basically what we're saying there, Helena Taylor, stop digging. We understand voice actors need paying properly. What you've done is probably
what you've done is what they call the opposite of making a case for yourself.
Yeah.
You have done nothing but hurt voice actors all over the world in every country, especially English speaking ones. And just buried their case alive.
Yeah. And also, Platinum Games, you need to do better. Maybe not have a project lead who blocks people on Twitter for the crime of being an insect English person. Not my words, his.
It's like on one hand, it's just sort of like, yeah, I probably would block people like if they started yapping at me in like Mandarin. But at the same time, it's kind of like I have a pretty significant, fan base that speaks this language. It's like I mean, so it's like I could either like ignore it, get someone to help me with it, or I don't know, pick up a few words. It's like it is one of those things where it's like you are extremely popular in several countries that don't speak your language. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like maybe just take it in stride. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, not just. I mean, the block button is your friend on Twitter. It is.
Yeah, it's like I can understand if like you get like a bunch of people from like a bunch of messages from the same person and be like, it's like, hey, talk to me, engage, talk to me, hey, speak to me. I want to talk. Let's talk. Hey.
But when one of those tweets could just be, "Hi, big fan of your game, and I'm going to look forward to purchasing Bayonetta 3," and then you're responded with, "Has blocked you," because you didn't take a Duolingo course. That's still relevant, isn't it? I'm an old person, so yeah.
I've heard like, isn't there like a block limit? Like there's there's only so many people that you can block on a given Twitter account. Isn't that like a thing?
No, not anymore. But there is
I've
a
heard of people. I've heard of people alluding that there's like that they like hit their maximum.
Actually, you know what? Maybe there is, but usually that amount is ridiculously large that you shouldn't be
Oh
reaching
yeah,
it
it's into
anytime
like the
soon. It's just like,
hundreds or thousands. Like it's a lot of people, but like I think there is eventually a point where you can't mute or you can't block people anymore.
but what there certainly is there is a limit on the frequency of blocking people. That if
Hmm.
you block too many people too quickly, you then yourself get blocked and suspended for suspicious activity.
Wow. Well, there you go.
So,
Everyone
that's
just send the project lead for Platinum Games. All the
just nice
just
messages.
a bunch.
Don't slag him off.
Just
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 say
just
hi
say,
in English.
hey, what's up? Just hi. What's up? I love your game. Big fan. And then he's fucking it's like flagged for like terrorist activity or something.
Yeah.
It'd be like that'd be like the funniest prank ever. Just literally kill someone with kindness.
Oh no, I need to show you some Twitter videos or YouTube videos of a guy. He's a comedian who plays a character called Troy Hawk, and he is a member of what's called the Greeters Guild. That's his character. So he just plops himself and just stands outside various supermarkets and shops, and stores and events and stuff. And literally his whole thing is that he politely speaks to people going in and out of stores. And then
Oh,
it's just like, hello, yes, well, I do hope you enjoy your day at B&Q. Have a good day, thank you. Oh, are you going in to get some wood? Oh yes, don't let me stop you. Greeters Guild. And
perfect.
the video usually ends with a member of the store coming out and telling him to move along. The B&Q one was pretty infamous because he turned around. It's just like, no, what you're doing is you're messing around with the customers. You're not providing a good shopping experience for them. And he just responds to him, so hold on, you don't like me just like making people happy as they enter your store? And she just goes, yeah, no, not really.
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, just like not particularly. So I'll try and find the Twitter account or whatever. I'll just give you a share on that just to give it an idea, because you were just mentioning killing with kindness, and that is literally the whole gimmick for him on that. But he's always just stood outside the store in like a big purple smoking jacket and just like, hello. Just catches people off guard. Right, speaking of stores, hey, look at that, those segues, man. This is the one piece of news I could find. So there was
Oh my god.
So SCP Foundation, the spooky crowd sourced horror stories.
I love them.
Is that the best? Is that the best way to describe them? Because they're not like
The
they're not a
more,
company, are they? Really, they're more. It's like a group.
No, it's all just fan based, and everyone makes up their own thing basically. But it's basically meant to be something like, say, it's meant to be like a black ops company that deals with the weird and mysterious things behind closed doors, and like all these, like the thing that you see in the corner of your eye, the shadow and things like that. It all deals with things like that. And
so there's like one that I remembered was basically what ended up becoming an inspiration.
Santa Claus is one.
But yeah, no, it's like some. God damn it! But there was like some that were just there, like one that always spring to mind in me, mainly due to it seems to be the inspiration for the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. Of this, basically this slab of rebar concrete that does nothing if you stare at it. The moment you take your focus off, it'll come up to you and snap your neck. I don't know how rebar concrete has the ability and thumbs to snap someone's neck, but it does.
Hey, anything is possible if you want it to be.
Yeah, there was like an SCP that literally couldn't be described, because if you tried to describe it, you would forget.
Oh, the one where if you look away from it, you forget about it. That's the same one that runs off Doctor Who as well.
Yeah, the silence.
Yeah.
Jesus, a lot of villains that come up.
You've got another one which is indestructible. Every time it dies, it comes back alive, but then immune to what it died to.
A chair that devours people. An infinite
You got
staircase.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes. The Dark Below is also one where it was found in a warehouse in the middle of a desert, deserted. The whole building seemed a bit off. The building was bigger in the inside, but it was a staircase. When you go down it, after about 2 floors down, all lights would just turn off or
Yeah.
start shutting down, and then people would just disappear.
Yeah.
But then, while they were monitoring the building, someone come out one day. No one was meant to be in the building. Someone come out, and it was one of the first people they sent in there from over 50 years ago, and they come out going, "I just walked in."
Basically, it's like, yeah. So like Steph saying, there's just load of these weird phenomena that this Black Ops company does, and a lot of the story writers will just redact stuff intentionally as part of the thing to keep with the theme of this secret sort of organization. And there've been a couple of horror games
Oh,
based
it's
off
like they
it.
take death row inmates to go do stuff that they believe will kill their own operatives.
Yeah, because everyone's sort of graded
Yes.
on basically on their expendability, basically.
Yes.
And so that a lot of that was a very heavy and self-confirmed inspiration for the video game Control, which came out a few years ago that Remedy Entertainment did. But another one of those SCPs was the SCP that was an IKEA store, and then when you
Yes.
walked into it, it would be infinite.
Yeah, that wasn't just the only thing with it.
Huh? Yeah.
You,
It's just like, oh yeah, have you been to the one in Ashton? Yeah, I went with you.
but that's not the only one with it, by the way. People used to go in the store and then come out in a different country.
Well, well,
There
the
was
one that was
quite a few of it towards it.
Yeah, well, the one I always remembered was the one that was basically once you went in, it was infinite, and you
Yeah, you're
basically couldn't.
basically never coming out, and you could never
Yeah,
find your way
but
out and everything
they'd all
else.
talk about people, but because it was an infinite and it was an IKEA store, there was infinite food departments, so therefore it was an entirely self-sustaining
Ecosystem.
place. You couldn't just die in them, and people would go native and just have tribes, and stuff like that. So that was an inspiration for a video game that was called
Store is
The
closed.
Store is Closed.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
For
look.
4 more days.
Swedish meat now 79% flesh.
There you go.
Is the image that the Kotaku article that I've linked in explains. But basically, the story is closed. Describes itself as being set in an infinite furniture store, but we know it was heavily based off the SCP. And they initially said in the campaign that it was an infinite IKEA, as is the story. Well, IKEA weren't happy with that. They've asked if they could change it to not be called IKEA. Their lawyers have written demanding that you change everything in the game that might remind people of IKEA, i.e., according to this quote, your game uses a blue and yellow sign with a Scandinavian name on the store, a blue box-like building. I think they actually just called it Skew.
Steer. It's a steer. I want to go to the steer.
Skew. Yellow
They called
vertical
it
striped
ID.
shirts, identical to those worn by IKEA personnel, a grey path on the floor, furniture that looks like IKEA furniture, and product signage that looks like IKEA signage. I'll tell you this, I've never walked into an IKEA where they've said Swedish meat now 79% flesh.
That would be new.
Yeah.
Surprising? But not. That would be new. Yeah.
Served
Yeah.
with butter balls, mash, and recycled soup.
Hold on. We got to slow down here. If we're talking about it's like this made with like human flesh, I don't want to know where the balls come from.
Balls and candles.
It's recycled soup.
Recycled soup.
Butterball mash and recycled soup.
How do you recycle soup?
It comes out.
What do you do with it after you're done with it?
You recycle it, you do it again.
Oh no.
Poop on a plate.
Oh no, I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
It was too horrible to understand.
So I'd like to see what's going on with that, because for what it's worth, the guy who's developing the game is basically just going, nah, There's nothing confusing about this. I mean, the store is called Stew, not IKEA. What, are we not allowed? Are you not allowed? How can you confuse my store with other stores that are blue with yellow text? I mean, to be fair, IKEA are the only.
In that idea from Hermitcraft Season 5,
You want it?
Hermitcraft Season 5, they had a shop called Idea. It gave
Oh
you
yes.
redstone packages that you just bought and you assembled yourself.
Mm.
It's Mumbo's idea.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, well in that case, he can turn around and just go, "Well, you're both wrong. You're both wrong. It's mine." This game is now going to be set in Idea.
Idea.
Speaking of ideas, I think it might be a good idea that we wrap up. We have been going over an hour.
Sounds like a plan for me.
So thank you very much for watching this one. Hopefully there'll be a bigger news cycle. We can discuss. Maybe it was just that last week we were. What
Can't
would be
promise
the word?
nothing.
Last week we were just.
Meh.
We were gifted too much. So yeah. But anyway, if you have watched this and you do like this and you want to carry on watching our crazy stuff, please give us a follow on the Twitch, or a like and a subscribe on the YouTube, or you could even give us a subscribe on the Twitch if you want. We're not your parents, but I mean we'd appreciate it if you did, or even shared it. And just
Can be if you want to be.
Look what these idiots were doing. So there's that. Schedule for this week. What have we got? Tomorrow or Monday, I'll be playing one last session of Immortality, and it's solve the mystery or bust.
What time you starting?
It's 9 p.m.
Yay!
9 p.m. British time, which is now 5 p.m. Canadian time at the moment, because the clocks are all weird for the next.
Yeah, they're 6 hours behind us now.
Oh, they're 6 hours behind. Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, our clocks. Wait.
No,
Duncan, what time?
Our
is
clocks are
it
going
then?
back, right? No, yeah,
It's
they're
6:20 right now.
6:20. So it's 4 hours behind.
Yeah, it'll be 4 hours. We're not going forward, we're going backwards.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So currently, so that's 9 p.m. GMT now. Not British Summer Time anymore. It's 9 p.m. GMT, 5 p.m. EST. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe surprise. Anything can happen. Teamfight Thursdays at 6:30 GMT, 2:30 BST, and then play session at some point on a Friday evening, and then back on the Dragon Quest bullshit for the weekend.
Yeah.
So
There'll be nothing on Wednesday from me.
Nothing on Wednesday. Okay, cool. Oh, there you go. You get more information.
Actually, no, they might be. I'm off Thursday, so I might do a late one.
Well, keep the Twitter. We'll keep the Twitter informed. That's the best way of doing it. And then if you want to listen to this podcast in audio form, you can listen to it anywhere where podcasts are served, or most places where podcasts are served. I've not fully gone through all the.
We'll never be
approvals
able.
yet, but
Never.
You'll never be a fisherman.
yes,
70%. You got about 70% of the podcast achievements.
Hey. You see that? That's called cycling back to something.
That's a callback.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Hold on. Fist bump.
Yeah. Boom. There you go.
Wrong way, opposite way. Actually, I'm not sure which way.
No,
is it
on the screen it's right. So it's
that's good. Hey, you want to see some forced perspective? Oh my god, my arm is so long.
So long.
Oh god, you like blocked out the sun.
Block out the ring light because of it. Right, yeah, we're going to cover our cameras now. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.